Let's take a look at one of the biggest unboxings on this channel. We want to unbox this little baby, which is the Huawei Sound with code engineered with Devialet, the French experts when it comes to speakers. And this is a Bluetooth speaker, so let's get started. So first we have to get it wrapped out of here, and we can see a little bit of the box, like the Bluetooth here, high-res audio, and yeah, it's a very big box. I saw already Sound X devices that have been tested and unboxed, but not a Sound device, which is like the smaller version, the little baby brother of the Sound X, the Huawei Sound. And yeah, let's get this open. How do you open this? Probably just lift it like this. Oh, and there we have it, the Huawei Sound. It's a bit heavy, and this is the device itself. And here we have some more extras. As you can see here, we have some paperwork, and also, how do I get this out? There we go, paperwork, and you can see that's everything in the box, nothing more in the box. Some paperwork, the power cord of course, and warranty card and so on. So let's open this up and let's see what we have here. Here we can see the power brick, which is a big one, as you can see here, Huawei branded, and it has a normal adapter for power. And we have here the special one, the special power plug that goes into the Sound device itself. And here we have the cable, the European version in this case. And that is basically everything. Is there documentation? Yes, there should be documentation somewhere. Here's some paperwork. Some warranty card. There's also a cloth for cleaning, which is interesting. So I can clean it up. Probably it has a glossy interface. And then we have some paperwork, a warranty card, and some other guides. Huawei Sound quick start guide as well here. And the device itself. So let's create a bit of space here and let's see how the device itself looks like. So how do I get this open? There's a little plastic flap that I can open here, stick together with some glue, and here we have the device. Wow, it's really glossy. As you can see here, Huawei logo, and we have an NFC tap field here. You can tap your phone here to connect it to the Huawei Sound. Then here you can see the open bass speaker. And we have a little extra flap here for 3.5mm aux input. So you have the possibility to also, here it's I think written, to plug in some other devices that with a cable, not only Bluetooth. This is the big difference between the Sound versus the Sound X, which doesn't have this. And we can see here, this is open here and here, because both of these speakers will work and vibrate, and the vibration, this is a specialty from Devialet, they will cancel each other out. So you can put it in here and it will not move. The speakers itself, they will move, but as they cancel the movements out, each other out, basically the whole thing, the Huawei Sound will not move on the table will not rumble, and so on, which is pretty cool. Then on the top we have a QR code I can get rid of, because on the top we have also the controls. Can I get rid of the QR code? There we go. Bit of sticky glue. Anyway, we have here the controls, and this will also shine in a different color. I will show you it in a second. And then you have controls in here, and you can also like hold your hand here like this to make it go mute for a second. which is also pretty handy. And then here we have the speaker grill itself, where the rest of the speakers are. At the bottom we have the power plug. You can see it has a nice little outlet, so it can go in here basically and then goes out here, which is pretty nice, so you can hide the cable as well. And we see some other things written here, Huawei Sound, and yeah, some other things that might be interesting. And here you can see that it's co-engineered with Devialet, which is pretty nice. So let's get this thing plugged into power and let's see how I can connect my phone to it. By the way, the cleaning cloth also has a Huawei logo. So if you want a cleaning cloth with Huawei logo, you have to buy the Huawei Sound. The power cord itself has this nice Velcro cable holder, so you can also transport it with this and yeah, make it small again and put it somewhere in your new apartment or something like this if you want to after moving. So this is also pretty clever. The length of the cable is pretty good for this one here. You can see here's one end, there's the other end. So it is pretty long, and together with the power brick and the length of this cable, as you can see here, this starts here and then goes all the way to the power brick. I think you shouldn't have a problem to find a power outlet. Power brick itself has 65 watts, and let me plug in for the first time the Huawei Sound. So let's plug it in, get the cable here right, and let's see what happens. You can see it is shining now in different colors, and what we want to do now is I will bring my tripod a bit closer and I will try to get this thing shown to you in perfect quality. It turned itself on, as you heard maybe in the background. I have my Mate 30 Pro running Harmony OS here. What I want to do now is connect it. So I will go and check if NFC is enabled. NFC is enabled. Then I have to search for the NFC field, which is here. Just hold it here against it. It's vibrating and has Huawei Sound here. I click on connect and it is connected now to Huawei Sound. And now I can start playing some music. We have now some copyright-free music, so I just click on this to load it. And in the background you can hear it already. Yeah, it's pretty loud. And a lot of bass. Let's make it a little bit quieter and let's see what we have here. We have the possibility to raise the volume. We can also make it like quiet. You can see the red ring then. And let it play again. You can see the color will change in a second. You saw that this gesture for getting it muted is working, but with a little delay. Now it's working. Now it's working with a fast speed. So these are the only controls that you have here to create the volume. You can see this nice little LED. So nice little controls, and I will go and pause it now. I will test it a little bit more and tell you my conclusion in a minute. All in all, I'm very happy with the Huawei Sound and the sound quality. And what we have here is the auto update and the Huawei AI Live app that I can use to have more controls over the Huawei Sound. Just as you can see, I have a Bluetooth connection here. I can control the volume. I can connect it to Wi-Fi where it can auto update itself if it needs to. You have some audio cast options here. So Wi-Fi audio cast is possible with devices Emotion UI 11 or later. One hop will use Bluetooth when enabled, which is pretty cool. And you have also UPnP and cast requests that you can send from your devices to the Huawei Sound. And then we have the firmware update. You can see I can download the update. Auto update is turned on. I can update manually if I want to. A new version is available and fixes certain issues in earlier versions, and I can start updating it, and it will start restarting
The update will take 5 to 10 minutes. Please ensure a stable power supply and network connection.
And as you can see here, it's also talking to you in English in this case, because I have my device in English. I'm not sure if it can speak German or other languages, but it's working fine with English. We have some other stuff like here, user guide and sound effect. It's updating right now, so I cannot enter it, but I will show you just in a second how the sound effects look like. And the update progress is also visualized by this little ring that, as you can see here, it is slowly filling up. That shows the progress of the update, which is a cool, nice effect that Huawei added here to the Huawei Sound. We are now connected to the Huawei Sound. What I can set up is the Wi-Fi. I have to give it a password, and sound effects is what I wanted to show you as well. There's like vocal optimizations, there's hi-fi optimization, there's a Devialet space sound stage, and I can reset as well the settings, and I have some bass settings here that I can power up if I want to. And yeah, those are the settings that I can change if I want to. And let's set it to Devialet space sound stage. And yeah, we'll try to figure out if this is a good sound effect. And as you can see here, I can also connect this to my Huawei Mate XS, and it's using the LDAC sound here. LDAC, you can configure it even for even better quality. So it has LDAC support besides AAC support for Bluetooth connection to get the highest quality possible out of this little speaker. So set it up to optimize for audio quality. And yeah, let's see how this will work out. In conclusion, this Huawei Sound can get pretty loud, has good bass, has good sound profiles, has Wi-Fi where it can auto-update itself for better stability in Bluetooth connection, has the best sound quality that is available via Bluetooth using LDAC codec, and it has also a 3.5mm headphone jack, no, input jack, 3.5mm input jack, where you can also play audio through it, which is pretty awesome for this small piece of software and hardware mixed together, which runs pretty awesome, has good sound, good bass, perfect mids and good highs. You can tweak it and tune it the way you like it. This option for showing this input field when you hover over with your hand is pretty nice as well. The option to mute it when you put your hand on there, and these little things like the red ring that all together, yeah, they create a nice, good user interface and a nice, good way to control this device. And I think the price might be a little bit high for it, but it is, yeah, it's really good device. And also the option with a Huawei phone, and I think other NFC enabled phones, just tap it here to connect to the device, is also pretty awesome and working pretty good and yeah, fast. So all in all, I'm pretty excited about the Huawei Sound. For such a small device having such a great and good sound, I'm just impressed. So all in all, that's all what I can say. If you have some questions regarding the Huawei Sound, you can write it down in the comment section. Otherwise, share, like, and subscribe. That's everything for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Until the next time. Bye.